I spelled my name wrong. Dang it. Okay. I think I'm live. Let me just check real quick. Let's see. Okay, cool. Okay, hey everybody. I'm just making sure that y'all can see me. I'm Brandon Green. I'm the founder of Voice of Hair, and I'm super excited to be with you tonight because I know it's late, but it's Thursday and it's almost the end of the work week. So I wanted to bring on a special guest today, and we are going to be talking about finding the right hairstyles based on your porosity level. And if you don't know what porosity level means or why that's important, that's okay. We're going to break it down for you because we're going to show you all the steps you need to take to figure that out. And then LaDawn, my special guest today, we're going to do like a quick tutorial. So first, let me just make sure that y'all can hear me okay. So I'm going to be looking down in my phone while I'm talking to you, just because I want to make sure that you can see me. So let me see. Okay, I think if y'all can see me, do me a favor. And if you can hear me okay, could you please just do me a favor and drop in the comments below like where you're tuning in from. So if you are new to our page, and if this is your first time joining me going live, again, my name is Brandon Green. I'm the founder of Voice of Hair, and tonight we are doing a ladies' night, a little later, but that's okay. And tonight I do have a special guest, but if you aren't familiar with our brand, we sell a couple of hair care products. This is our bestseller. We have over 1,000 4- and 5-star reviews on our site. And we launched a whole new collection. We'll be talking about that a little today. But before we get started, again, I always want to know who is watching. And if you are joining us, and if you're interested, I do have a gift. If you decide to purchase our collection, you can use the coupon code LIVE and you can get a free brush with one of the bundles that we have going on. So I see we have people from Alabama, Maryland, Syracuse. Thank y'all for joining. I know it's kind of late and I don't want to waste any time, but in the meantime, go ahead and do me a favor and keep just letting us know what city you're tuning in from. And I also want to let you know that if you miss anything or if you leave a comment, I'm going to send you a message in Facebook Messenger and you can interact with our bot and get your question answered. And you can also get the discount code if you missed it. Okay, so let me put that aside. Also, today we have a share goal. We're trying to get 20 shares. So do me a favor, like and share this. And then let me go ahead and introduce our special guest for today because I'm super excited to have her. Can y'all see her? Okay, let me see. Okay, I see y'all still coming in. Thank you for letting me know where you're watching from. So yes, okay. So today, my special guest is LaDawn. She is a longtime member of the Voice of Hair community, and LaDawn is a super talented braider. And so she's gonna be showing us like a very simple, easy style that we can do on our hair based on the porosity level. But we're gonna get into that in just a few minutes. But LaDawn, I just wanted to give you a moment to introduce yourself. Let us know, who you are, where you are, and kind of just like even something fun or interesting about yourself.
Yes, definitely. Hi, everyone. I'm LaDawn, as Brandon has said, and I am currently in Miami, Florida. I'm a mom of 2, a wife, and this is the most healthiest and natural I have been with my hair. So I'm excited to be on today to share my experiences with Voice of Hair and to also show a little tutorial. So.
Yes. So yeah, if y'all are just watching, you might be like, hey, what is this she's rocking? LaDawn is she kind of started it. We're gonna go through like quick little tutorial, just something easy, and she's gonna teach us how to do something easy regardless of your hairstyling skills. So the first thing that I kind of wanted to talk about today is just porosity level, and it's such an important topic because a lot of times sometimes they'll use products and they're like, oh, these products don't work, but it's just because maybe you're not using them in the right order. Maybe you don't understand your porosity level. So LaDawn, do you do you know what your porosity level is?
I think it's low. We're gonna find that out today. I think I've done the test before. But again, we're gonna find that out today. So we shall see exactly what it is.
Okay, cool. So if you're watching and you're like, porosity level, what are you talking about? Porosity is really the measurement of how much moisture or water your hair can hold. And if the porosity level low, medium to high. So low porosity means like your cuticles are very close and it's really difficult for moisture to get in. And you know that you probably have low porosity hair if you feel like your hair is like constantly drying out or it's always dry. Or even if you sit in the shower and you feel like it takes forever for your hair to get saturated by the water, then you likely have low porosity hair, which isn't a bad thing. It just means that, your cuticles are very close, kind of like the shingles on a roof. They're like super duper close. But medium porosity hair means that your hair is like, it absorbs moisture well, and it holds the moisture well. So it's kind of like an in between. And then high porosity means that your cuticles are very open and moisture comes in easy, but it doesn't stay in. So LaDawn, I think that it could probably be a good idea. Why don't we just show people, if you're not clear on what your porosity level is, let's show everybody an easy way to test it. So one of the easiest things you can do is like literally get a cup of water and then take some hair, like take your hair, like after it's clean. That's kind of the best way to test it, but take some clean hair and put it into a cup of water. So I took this hair out of the brush after I washed it. And so let me show you if y'all can see. You see how that hair, in my case, this hair is actually looking like it's kind of floating a little bit.
Same here.
It's trying to go to the bottom. But when I've done this test before, usually the hair is really sitting on the top. So it looks like my hair is in between like low and medium porosity. But if your hair is floating all the way to the bottom, like where my pinky finger is, you got high porosity hair. High porosity hair, it's high porosity because it's feeling dull, frizzy. It sometimes could feel rough, and high porosity hair is a little bit more prone to damage because the way those cuticles are super open. So if that's kind of you, then, I'm going to tell you some things to do. But I think the first thing I wanted to share, and I think, LaDawn, I wanted to ask you, you said that your hair is like low porosity, right?
Yeah, it's floating. It went down a little bit, like just right under the top of the line of the water. So
okay, cool. So real quick, before LaDawn gets into her tutorial, she's going to show us like a very easy style that we can do on low and high porosity hair. But like a couple of tips if you have low porosity hair, meaning that your hair was sitting at the top. Now I just did this test with y'all and actually my hair floated all the way to the bottom. So my hair is high porosity actually, and not low porosity like I thought it was. But if you are transitioning from like relaxed to natural, it's very likely that your hair is high porosity. That's, it can change a little bit depending on, what's going on. But in this case, let's talk quickly about what you can do if you have low porosity hair and the best way to maintain that hair. So low porosity hair, you always, because those cuticles are very flat and moisture doesn't want to stay in, the best thing that you can do for your hair is to start, when you wash your hair, always do a steaming regimen. So like take a hair steamer and get the cuticles open before you start the shampoo process. If you don't have a hair steamer, that's okay. You can take a towel, you can wet that towel, put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds, wrap it around your hair, and then put like a grocery bag or use the Voice of Hair shower cap. That's what we do in my house. And you can just let the heat, like your natural body heat, just kind of warm up your hair. But it's really, really good to, if you can, get a steamer. They have those on Amazon, and I'll do another live showing you kind of how I use the steamer on my hair. But That's like the first and probably one of the most important things you can do to help your hair retain moisture if you have low porosity hair, meaning that your hair kind of just floated at the top. The second thing that you want to do for low porosity hair is you really want to clarify your hair on a pretty regular basis. So we launched a collection, it's called the Quench collection, and our shampoo is actually a non-stripping clarifying shampoo. And the reason why that's so important is because whether you're natural or relaxed or you wearing braids or weaves, if you have low porosity hair and you have a lot of product buildup, or grease or oil, if you use the oil a lot, then your hair can't properly absorb moisture. So you want to clarify it and cleanse the hair so that when you are adding moisture to it, that moisture can stay in. So clarifying is something that you definitely want to add to your regimen. And somebody asked me, can I clarify on a regular basis? You can clarify like weekly. You don't want to clarify, every other day because you don't want your hair to be dry, but you definitely want to remove the buildup from your scalp and your hair. And that's what that shampoo does. Now, the second thing that you want to do with low porosity hair is deep condition your hair often. So you can take a deep conditioning mask after you've done the steaming and clarified, then take a deep conditioner. Our conditioner actually is it can be an instant conditioner, but a lot of people use it as a deep conditioner. You just leave it on for 15 minutes, either with your shower cap bag, whatever you use, or with heat. For low porosity hair, it's really nice to get that heat, add it with the conditioner so that it can penetrate the hair. So that's the third thing that you want to do. And then fourth thing that you want to do with low porosity hair is use styling products that have humectants in it. So humectants they pull moisture from the air and keep it in your hair, and it helps your hair stay hydrated longer. So like our 3-in-1 leave-in cream has humectant in it like glycerin, which is a natural, ingredient that will help pull moisture from the environment into your hair, because that low porosity hair has a hard time staying moisturized. So that's the fourth thing you want to do. And then the fifth thing that you want to do with low porosity hair is you want to seal that moisture in, and you can use the hair elixir. So I recommend for low porosity hair, I like the LCO method. It helps me to first get that water. So liquid or leave-in is the first step. Then you use a cream, then you seal it with the oil, so LCO. So those are things that you can do. LaDawn, is that how you style your hair?
Yes.
So that's that's the low porosity kind of quick, high level steps that you can take. You want to start with the clarifier, then you start with steaming your hair, then clarify, then deep condition. Then you want to apply humectants or like a styling product that has humectants. And then the fifth step is seal with oil. Now, for high porosity hair, I will try to go through this quickly so we can get to the demo, because that's the fun part. For high porosity hair, your hair, those cuticles are open and your hair feels dry and sometimes frizzy and brittle. And it's because your hair, it absorbs moisture really well, but it doesn't keep that moisture in. So for high porosity hair, meaning like me, you just saw that I did the test and my hair went all the way to the bottom. The first important thing that I need to do is add protein to my hair care regimen. So protein, our hair is made out of protein, and protein keeps that hair, it helps fill in the gaps and makes that hair stronger. And so that's one of the things that you definitely want to do. The second thing for high porosity hair is deep condition regularly also, because your hair loses a lot of moisture. And so you want to add that moisture back. Deep conditioning is the best way to do that. You want to also look for products that have silk protein, wheat protein, and keratin in them, because those are great products or ingredients that help to add and restore protein to your hair. Again, our products, we try to add those ingredients in there, and you can definitely check them out. When you leave a comment below, we'll send you the link and you can check it out. And then the third thing you want to do with high porosity hair is use creams and butters to seal. So kind of similar to low porosity, but like, because your hair, it doesn't like to keep moisture in, it can't hold the moisture very well, you might need like a heavier cream or butter, like shea butter, products that have shea butter, mango butters, and oils, just because the moisture is going to come in and it wants to go right back out. But a heavier cream is going to help seal that in. So like our leave-in cream, if you are not a person who likes a whole lot of product, you can use a little bit at a time, rub it in your hands together, and then apply it. Yes, I put it on, extensions, but I also put it on my real hair too. So that's what you can do with the 3-in-1 leave-in cream. And then the fourth thing that you want to do, which is super important for high porosity hair, is you want to rinse when you're like in the shower washing your hair. Make sure that you rinse with lukewarm or cold water, because you know how sometimes, like, if we're washing our hair in the shower, we want to be comfortable, so we gonna wash off with hot water or warm water, but all we're doing is like opening up those cuticles even more, and we're making it harder for moisture to stay in. So instead, rinse with cool water, which will keep those cuticles closed and help that moisture stay in. So that's the fourth thing. And then finally, fifth thing that you want to do with high porosity hair, because it's more prone to breakage, you want to do low manipulation styles. So styles that, if you're wearing a protective style, or a style like what LaDawn is about to show us, so that you're not like over manipulating the hair, because it's already a little bit more fragile. So I know that was a lot. I hope that this is helpful. If it is, you can let me know in the comments below. But what I would really love is if you would share this video, because I just want people to have a better understanding of how they can take care of their hair and how we can all reach our hair goals. But in the meantime, if you have questions, don't hesitate to drop them below. I want LaDawn to show us a really quick and easy low manipulation style that can work really great for high porosity hair, but also low porosity hair, which has a hard time staying moisturized.
All right, that was good information, Bernie, so thank you for that.
I'm sorry, that was so long.
It was perfect. It was needed though, so that's okay. But yeah, so as Brandy has stated, as you see, my hair is half done. On this side, it's just flat twist, and my hair is freshly washed, conditioned, and it's blow dried out. And I know a lot of people don't like to apply heat to their hair. That's absolutely fine. You can air dry your hair. And if I do decide to air dry my hair, what I'll do is I'll section it off into, maybe 4 sections at the least, 4 sections. And then I'll just maybe put it in ponytails all the way down my hair. And that's a way of stretching your hair. So that way, when it dries naturally. And then when you take out your scrunchies or your ponytail holders, your hair is you have more length to your hair before styling it. So that's an option there. But yes, so just to get into it, go ahead.
Just real quick before you get into it, LaDawn, I want people to know that, like, this is something I think a lot of people struggle with, is flat twisting and doing this style. So please like and share this video so that you can help a sister out. Okay.
Absolutely. Please share. Okay. So all right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started here, using my Voice of Hair detangling brush here. And I like to, before I get started, just to detangle, it makes it easier when you're braiding or twisting for the hair to be as detangled as possible. So when you go to the salon, or you go to someone that did get your hair done, and if they're not washing and conditioning it, just letting you know, they appreciate it when the hair is a bit detangled already. It makes it easier, it's quicker to get through it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. Like I said, I already have 2 in here, and this is what they look like. And excuse my parts if they are not straight, but usually I would take a little bit more time to do them. So I have 2 here. I'm gonna do 2 on this side. All right, and I'm just gonna take a comb and then try to keep the part as consistent as possible. And I'm just gonna separate my hair into 2. Okay, we're not gonna spend too much time on the parting and making that straight. All righty. And then I'm gonna sit this one aside, and I'm just gonna clip that off until it's time to twist that one up. So now I have my hair, it's parted. So this is gonna be 1 flat twist here. And before I twist or braid my hair, I like to put in moisturizer because it is a protective style. So like Brandy said, the LCO method, add my cream and then I seal it off with the oil. So that way it stays in there and then my hair is detangled. So by the time I take it out, I can then wear that as a style because my hair is nice and detangled. It holds better if I leave it in for maybe a week or so. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you that. So I take some cream and I don't need a lot. So I'm just gonna take maybe that much here in the palm of my hand. And then I'll work that through my hair. Work that through my hair. And then it's always good too if you just take your detangling brush as well, because that also like gets it everywhere in your hair, through every strand, and you just work it in. And then I come back with my oil.
And I just want to add real quick, if you have the brush and you would like this brush, if you use our coupon code LIVE today, you'll get a free brush with the bundle. So, you know, the brush definitely works on your natural hair, but also on other protective styles that you might want to wear. So just want to share that.
Awesome. Good deal. So now as you see, like my hair is nice and moisturized. It's nice and oiled. Sometimes I would take maybe to, you know, get my edges, maybe like an Eco Style gel or something, just to get the edges in order, but we're not gonna do that right now. So then I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So what you wanna do is you wanna take a small piece at the beginning, at the top of your head, small piece, and then we're gonna just divide that into two. Same way you would do if you were just doing a 2-strand twist, but except we're gonna go and almost like we're braiding, but we're flat twisting it to our head. So you take your two pieces, and then you're just going to twist again as if you were just doing a regular 2-strand twist. But just like braiding, as you go down, you're just gonna grab pieces of your hair, and then you're gonna continue twisting. So every time you twist over, you wanna grab some more hair. Can you see, Brandy? Can you see it well enough?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, perfect. So you're just gonna grab a piece of hair every twist down here. We're just gonna grab some more hair. And then you just grab and twist, grab and twist. And then you're gonna work that all the way down. And if you notice, I'm like kind of going down my hair because when you do hair, it tends to like get riled up or it'll scrunch up, and you want to keep your hair as detangled as possible while you're doing it, because again, when you take it out, it's like it's freshest. It's very fresh and you don't have to worry about any kinks. So then just work it all the way until you get to the back. I'm gonna just comb it again, so that the hair is as straight as possible. Okay. So you get to the back. Okay, so now I'm at the back of my hair. Can you see? I'm not sure. Can you see, Brandy?
Yes, I can, but I think the video, the feed got interrupted for a second, but it's back. Can you show the back one more time?
Yes. Are you able to see?
Yes, we can see.
Okay. Perfect.
Yes, mine never looked that clean.
Practice. But yeah, again, as you're twisting, detangling it, it makes it look a lot better. It makes it last better, last longer. And again, when you take it out, it's a smooth takedown. So I know, like, if you mess up with braiding or if you don't have enough hair, you can pull hair from like another section. That makes it a little harder when you don't want to do that. It makes it harder when you take it out. It causes for more frizz when you do that. So you want to just kind of stick with what you've already started with, if that makes sense. So then when I get to the back here, I just continue the twisting. But for those who are familiar with Cinecleats, I twist my hair and then I twist the two strands. Twist and then twist the two strands. It leaves a tighter twist. It makes your twist tighter and it makes it hold better. So you take the two strands and then you twist them and then you twist them around each other until you get to the end of your hair. All right. And then that's it. So my hair is nice and moisturized. I have my leave-in cream in there. I have the oil. It's nice and detangled all the way through. You can wear it just like this if you want to. I'm gonna do this last one here, but I'm gonna put it in a bun, and then I'm gonna also show you how you can make your bun fuller depending on your length. Length of your hair. If you want a fuller bun, then you can just add hair to the bun. You don't even have to add it to your hair. So that's easy. I'm going to go over that, but let's go ahead and do this second part here.
And if you are kind of needing LaDawn to kind of go over any part or explain a little bit better, then just let us know. But I think for this next one, she'll go a little faster so we can show us how to get that perfect, shaped bun. Because I know like if you have lower density hair like me, my hair is not necessarily thin, but it's not super full. So sometimes you might want to, make your bun look a little fuller, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, not at all. Okay, so I added my leave-in cream, my oil. I'm just going to detangle before I get started. And then again, those two strands, I'm going to take the front piece here. I'm going to separate it into two strands. And then I'm going to do one over the other while grabbing hair on the way down. But again, as you see, I'm pulling my hair out so that it doesn't get tangled. It can stay as detangled and straight as possible. And then we're going to work that all the way down. And again, please excuse my parts as this is just really quick. But again, it's a cute hairstyle and it's quick, right?
Exactly.
You just need something quick after doing your hair that's also going to protect it. Like I said, I live in Miami, so there's a lot of heat and humidity. So these protective hairstyles are vital for me. So.
Definitely. And it looks good. And I feel like the tip you gave about the tip you provided about doing the extra separate twist is really good.
Thank you. Good. So then now I'm at the back, and then I'm just going to continue to twist. All right. Okay, and just really quick, I'm just going to show you all what that looks like around the back. Okay. So now I'm going to put my hair in a ponytail here. Okay. And then I have my added hair. So I'm going to make a bun, because if I were to make a bun, it'll be relatively small, which is okay. But if you want a bigger bun, say maybe you're going out and just you want to make it a cuter style, you can add hair, and I'm going to show you how you do that. And this is literally just a pack of stretched hair. It's pre-stretched. And it's just a pack, straight out of the pack. You can buy packs of hair pre-stretched. If it's not pre-stretched, then you have to stretch it yourself. And all that is just pulling the hair to make the ends thinner.
And was this hair braided when you bought it and then you separated it, or is that what it
looks like? It usually comes like in a very light braid or twist when I buy it. Yep. So what I'm gonna do is I have the hair. This is the middle of the hair, and I have a scrunchie, right? And then I'm going to put the scrunchie underneath like so. They see both sides here. And then I'm going to take one of the sides and I'm going to put it through the other. And then I'm going to let that one go and I'm going to pull it tight. So now I have it really tight on there, as you can see. So now this becomes my scrunchie for my hair. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this and I'm going to just like tie my hair into a cute little bun there with that same scrunchie. And I have my two pieces of hair here. And then again, like I said, I like to twist and then twist the hair. So twist and then twist the hair, twist, twist the hair. And it just makes the twist so much cleaner. Twist, twist the hair. As I go down till I get to the ends there. Does it look like it's my hair?
Yes, I'm loving it. I'm doing this weekend.
Okay, so now I'm all the way at the bottom here. All right, and then so now I can just take this because it's already twisted onto my hair. So I can just take this hair and I can just wrap it around however many times, cover up my real hair with it. And because it's thin at the end, once I get to the end, you can use bobby pins to secure it. But I'm just gonna keep wrapping every little strand around until my bun gets nice and tight. And then I'll take some bobby pins just to secure it some more. So then now I have a bun on the back. My hair is in a protective style. Didn't require much. Didn't need to learn how to incorporate fake hair right into my twist. This is all my hair. And then just the little bun here is just added. So, and that is my easy go-to protective style.
I love this so much, y'all. One, because it's really something that we all can do. I mean, if you missed a step, just come back and watch the live again and rewind and watch how like LaDawn, she basically detangled the hair and then she just kept adding. So I think it does take some practice to get it looking as neat as LaDawn, because like I said, she does braid and she knows what she's doing. But like honestly, turn around again, LaDawn. Let's see the back. It's so cute. And you know, I feel like you could wear this out on vacation or on a cute little day with your sundress. So all she only used to style her hair, she literally only used the leave-in cream and a little bit of the oil, but she didn't even overuse the product. She just used, you know, a little bit to keep the end. So how long will this style last you, LaDawn?
Oh, this will definitely last over a week. If you're not planning on like jumping in a pool with chlorine or, you know, but yeah, definitely at least a week. At least a week. If you tie it down every day as well, it can last you longer. So.
And so this, again, this is a great style for high porosity hair, you know, for anybody whose hair kind of sinks to the bottom like mine, where your hair is a little bit more fragile and you don't want to overdo it. But it's also great if you have low porosity hair where your hair doesn't keep moisture in well, because she added that moisture and now she braided it or flat twisted it and that moisture is going to stay. So if you are just watching or you're just tuning in, we were talking about just high porosity and low porosity hair and kind of like the best way to keep your hair healthy and growing healthy. And, you know, again, I'll just kind of share again, the best tips for low porosity hair is steam your hair first, start with steaming. Then you want to clarify your hair. You can use our Quench, which is a gentle clarifying shampoo. Deep condition often. That's like leaving the conditioner on and applying heat if you can, like under a dryer. The fourth thing you want to do is use styling products that have humectants in it. So like glycerin, that's a really great one. Honey is also a humectant. And then 5, you want to use the oil to seal. But if you have high porosity hair, the first thing you want to do is try to add some protein to your hair. So look for, you know, you can do a protein treatment, but you also want to look for products that have like silk protein or wheat protein or even keratin added. The second thing for high porosity hair is you also want to deep condition regularly because that's going to help add that moisture back. And then the third thing for for high porosity hair you want to do is use butters and creams because your cuticles are open and that hair gets moisture in well, but it doesn't want to keep it in. So you can use a cream like what LaDawn just did. It's perfect for high porosity hair. And then fourth, you want to rinse your hair in lukewarm or cool water when you are washing it so that the cuticles don't open back up, but they stay closed, and then moisture will stay in, and your hair is going to actually look shinier if you do that. And then the fifth thing for high porosity hair is do low manipulation styles, kind of like what LaDawn just showed us. So I love it. I actually am like, I kind of want to go practice my flat twisting technique, LaDawn, now, because I feel like it looks so clean. Can you explain again how you got it, like how you keep it? Because I struggle with like keeping the twist looking neat in the back. Like in the front, I can get these two, but these I cannot.
Going back. So it's really, you want to keep your hands as close to the base as possible when you're twisting. So you can twist from out here, but it's going to leave you with a looser twist. So you just want to keep your hands as close as possible as you're twisting and add in that hair. Each twist, you add another piece of hair. But the closer you stay to the scalp, the tighter it will be. The fewer, not fewer, but like the hair that you add to it when you're pulling the hair in, when you're twisting, if you take a big piece, it's going to leave your twist big. It's going to be a big gap between your piece, between your twists. So if you take the smaller pieces that you add as you're twisting, the tighter it'll be.
Okay.
So you don't need to add a lot of hair as you're going down. Just add a little piece of hair and then work your way down. It'll make the twist tighter.
I love it. I love it. So also, again, you can see LaDawn, to do her hair today, she used the products that we have in our Quench collection. If you would like to try them and get a free brush today, just add a brush to your order and use the coupon code LIVE and you will get this brush. We usually sell it for $15, so you will get that added to your bundle for free. But yes, we have new products that we launched not a couple of weeks ago, and we're just showing you different ways that you can use them and keep your hair healthy in addition to the oil, because oil is great, but it's a sealant. It's not going to add moisture in for you. So that's one of the things you want to keep in mind. But LaDawn, thank you so much for this tutorial. This was super fun. If y'all have other questions or if you would like that coupon code, just leave a comment and we'll send it to you in Messenger. And again, if you would like to see more styles or other tutorials, let us know. Drop us a comment. Let us know what kind of styles, if maybe your hair can't do flat twists, but what kind of styles can your hair do? What do you want to see from us? And we'll make that happen. But thank you, LaDawn, and thank y'all for tuning in and watching. I really appreciate it. And hopefully you learned something, because I definitely did, and look forward to doing this again.
Thank you, Brandy. Happy to help. Happy to be here.
All right. You all have a blessed weekend and have a good night.
Good night.